Mhm. I'm gonna show y'all this shit, cause y'all know niggas be lying on me and shit. So I found it and shit, cause I make up my mother bed and shit. So as I'm pulling the sheets and shit up off the bed, Cat must have thought she put it up underneath of the fucking bed, and she didn't put the shit up underneath of the sheets, Doug. Here. So we like, what the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna show y'all this shit real quick. Here. And then I'm gonna come back again later. I'm gonna sit out here real quick and show y'all, cause remember what the motherfucking nigga said. I'm glad I found them. So when I go back for the final order, I can pass this in. So let's get with what do they say? Can y'all see that? Is it clear? Why it's not coming up clear? Do I need to turn it to the side? Hold up. Let me wipe this camera off and see why it's not coming up clear. Hold up. Okay, what's up, Rainy Puds? Hold up, because remember, a nigga said that I was on cocaine. Let's remember what a nigga said. Okay. All right. So, Rainy Puds, let's remember what a nigga said. Okay. I'm Sarita Nelson, so y'all know that this is my shit. So it say follow up with your primary care doctor of any ongoing drug effects. Okay. Today's visit, you were seen by the doctor, want toxicology labs, right? Diagnosis, okay? Remember, I told you the doctor said that it was amphetamines, right? Okay. Going to, are you, I don't know what that is. I don't know what you're talking. Are you high grams? I don't know what you're talking about. What's up, Sibyl? How you feeling? So remember, yeah. So the diagnosis was amphetamines poisoning of undetermined intent, right? Okay. So I need to turn this in when I go to the court. Wait a minute, let me make sure this phone is out. Oh, all right. So we got, all right. So then y'all know that this is my shit, okay? So they ran a CBC with differential, a comprehensive, okay, drug abuse screen of 9 drugs urine, okay, and they took my blood, pregnancy urine, and all of that, right? But we already know that I wasn't pregnant anyway, and I had to do X-rays and all of that. Now let's get into this real quick here, because remember, on the video, yeah, remember, he wanted for everybody. Remember, he started screaming out that I was on cocaine. I was on all of this shit, right? Okay. So these just my labs and stuff, y'all, like that. But this my stuff. You see my name on it or whatever, right? So these just the labs and stuff that they ran. But I'm figuring like some of my stuff was high, because like he said, they was putting it in my ass. So he's right. He was putting it in my ass, right? But this what I want for y'all to take note of. If somebody's out here doing something on their own and they're doing it, right? Then they're doing drugs, right? It's not going to be just no one drug come up, yeah, because that ain't never been my choice of drug. Everybody already knew that I fucked with the perks and the marijuana back then, the opioids. So let's go ahead and get into this rainy puds. Okay, so where we starting it at? Okay, so my glucose level, all of that, right? Yeah, but we ain't worried about none of that. Like I said, I'm figuring, I'm more than sure some of this stuff was kind of high because of what he put in my system, right? Oh, you can't see it? Oh, these is just the labs, okay? Yeah, these is just the labs right now, right? But let's get into the drug screening because that's what I'm really here for, all right? So, yeah, I'm right here in the hallway on my live real quick. And sibling, rainy puds. I'm figuring like my chloride level, all of that stuff was up. All right, give me a second, Ma. I'm figuring that all of this stuff was up because of what he's been, okay, putting in my system. Is it still blurry? Because I wipe my camera and stuff off. So, but this is what we need to get into. This is what I want for y'all to see. Let me know if y'all can see this. Because I want for y'all to be able to see this. Alright, so this is the 9 drug screening or whatever, right? Let me know if y'all can see this. So the amphetamine was the speed that he had put in my system. That was positive. The urine for the barbiturates, that's negative. The urine for that is negative. The urine for the buprenorphine, that was negative. All of this stuff was negative. Negative, positive, excuse me, for what he put in my system. All the other drugs, yeah, is negative. Let me go ahead over here to the next page. Let me go ahead over here to the next page. Child, that's brush here right there. Let me get it where so that y'all can see it. Boy, if you don't go get my paper, Yay. Girl, he knocking my papers down. But I'll go get them in a minute. Let me see. Let me hold this. Thank you. Give me 1 second, y'all. I need this. So, I don't want this part right here to be blurry. Let me see if I can get it to come in where so it's clear. Because it's the rest of it. Alright, let's see. Wait a minute. Can y'all see this? That's my name. Can y'all see this? Cannabinoids, it don't say nothing, but I don't have no marijuana or nothing in my system. Urine cocaine screen, negative, but he said that I was on, that's what he claimed that I was on, correct? Okay, so, wait a minute. Urine, what is that? Methadone, that's also negative, yeah. What is this one? Urine, opioids. What do that say? Negative. That's like Percocets and shit like that, right? And what is this other one? Fentanyl. Let me see. Let this come on in here. Let this come in clear because I'm not understanding what's going on. Hold up, y'all. I don't know why this acting like this. Hold up. You worse than your uncle squeezing my hand, boy. Y'all break a person's fingers, child. Here. Hey, Brian, give me that piece of paper off the step, please. It's all right down there. It's all the way down there. All right. Fentanyl, negative. Opioids, negative. Methadone, negative. Cocaine, it's most definitely negative. The cannabinoids, I don't know why that's not showing up, but I don't have any marijuana in my system. But that's what I'm talking about. Let me get my other piece of paper because if y'all don't want to stop, hold up, yo. Make sure y'all can see that real clear. So, I'm gonna make sure I put all this stuff up. I'm gonna make sure I have all of this in order for Monday, because y'all know that I've been really looking for my stuff or whatever, right? But the only thing that was in my system with the bug stop was the amphetamine, and this amphetamine came up as speed. Okay, what he put in there. Yeah. So what I'm basically saying is, if a motherfucking nigga, if a person out here on drugs, doing all of these drugs, I mean, you're an active drug user or whatever, you're not going to have everything else that come up negative. You're not going to have everything else that come up as negative, but only one thing that come up as positive. That's not how that go. Because if you out here on, he said I do Percocets, he said I do, what he say? I do Percocets, I do cocaine, I do all of that. Everybody already should know common sense, yeah? Just just common sense. You can't get you can't get marijuana out of your system in 2-3 days. You can't really get no opioids. If you are an active opioid user, it's in there. You're gonna see the milligrams up in there, like it's going to be piled up in there. Like you can't just get that out of your system like overnight. So remember, I told y'all that I was going to show this stuff to y'all anyway. I just couldn't find it at the time because we looking up underneath of the bed or whatever, and it wasn't up there. I still don't know why the cannabinoids, that would be marijuana. I don't know why it's nothing showing up for that. But yeah, it don't say positive. I don't have no marijuana or nothing in my system. That's what I'm talking about here. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, I don't be really out here doing no lying and shit like that. I did tell y'all when I found it or whatever, plus I needed for court anyway, that I was going to come and I was going to let y'all see what it truly was. That was, yeah, in my system or whatever. I'm glad that I found my stuff. So when I go back and I present this stuff in court, I have it, and I'm glad that the doctor put it in there with the intent, okay, poisoning, yeah. And yeah, this is me. Everybody should already know everything. When I escaped on the 4th, right? So you can see my dates or whatever. Okay, where's my date set on here? I told he wasn't calling for me. He was calling for you. All right, give me a second. Okay, poisoning. I just want for everybody to see that. Poisoning. Okay, poisoning. Here, I'ma come back a little later. Okay, yeah, but I did tell y'all that I would let y'all see this or whatever, and y'all know I had to get the X-rays and all of that, my blood pressure, everything else. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. Okay. But I did want for y'all, yeah, my oxygen. Yeah, I'm on life, honey. I'm on 100%, no doubt. Okay. But I did want for y'all to see that so y'all knew that a nigga, yeah, I mean, like, wasn't lying, because anybody can say whatever, but that don't mean, you know what I'm saying, that a person telling the truth or whatever. It was something that I wanted to show y'all. Okay, so all of this y'all saying on the protective order, it went down on what? 3-4. Excuse me, I was in the hospital at 3-5. I was at the hospital at 3-5. I'm just here to let everybody know here for the doubters here and the non-believers real quick. I said I escaped on the 4th. I was right up in that hospital, yeah, on the 5th. Now, remind y'all, I gets over here at my mother's house like 5 a.m., like 5:30 a.m., like 5:15, 5:30 a.m. in the morning, just to let everybody know. Oh, I immediately here, huh? I immediately, because I don't know why it's, when you show paperwork and stuff on here, I don't know why it's getting blurry. But I know damn well here, I was right up in there. So I'm just saying, don't believe everything that a person run up on the internet, because I know he had ran up on the internet or whatever. Shit, yeah, I said doing real business though. He gonna run up on the internet talking about I was on cocaine. I ain't never used baby, I can't even tell nobody how to use cocaine, nor less anything else. But see, it's the opioids. Yeah, that's what everybody be wanting the nigga to think that. No, that was pretty stress. See, if you ain't never been up underneath of no real stress, you ain't locked in no room, you don't know how stress gonna affect you. You don't know how that stress gonna pull that weight up off of you. You don't know what's gonna happen to you. But I know I'm a fucking thing relapse. I ain't relapsed off of nothing. I said that when the devil showed up, the devil really showed up. But it's just that God showed up even more harder and really kicked that devil ass up in there. See, you gotta believe what a person really showed you. No, the nigga want me out here on drugs. The nigga want me strung out on drugs. The nigga want me dead. He want me to be fucked up in my life. Listen here, child. I don't know no person that's actively out here using drugs. Here, listen here, and you just gonna go to a drug that's not even your drug. Okay, and amphetamine, if you look it up, because I asked the doctor, like, what is it? He said that it was speed, like something that makes you hyper, something. You don't go from downers to something that makes you hyper. That wasn't my choice of drug. I'm already hyped in my real life. I don't need nothing to get me hyped. But when you look at the combination of the bug stop, and what was that? What was that? He was pumping it, wasn't he? So he's the person that been putting it in my ass while I was asleep. So that explains why I had that big ass hemorrhoid that fell out my ass. I'm just saying real quick, make it make sense when a nigga gonna come up on the internet and you gonna lie like this. You gonna lie on my name like that. A buprenorphine, you gonna lie on my name like that. Because I thought he said something about I was on methadone and all of that. I could have swore I heard him screaming to the top of his lungs, wanting to be believable. And I remember saying on that live, oh, damn, you just going to do me like that? You just going to sit out here and just lie on me like that? Yeah, well, see, I believe in doing things the right way. And that is my name, excuse me, up there to the top. Sarita Nelson. I don't need a Taylor on it. Here, okay, that's my name on there. Only thing that was in there was what he put in there in the bug stop. So anyway, I thank God for it today. I found the papers. I will have them in court with me. Everybody, I'll be back. I love y'all. Yeah, let me get on around there to the nurse here, putting the paperwork up here so I can make sure I have it for court to continue here to let God go ahead and bust this shit on down, because it ain't even really Rita busting it down. It's really God's work really busting it down. Y'all have a good one here. What you say?